My friends over at Sovol 3D sent me an SV04, and in this video we're going to be unboxing it and setting it up. Alright, so here we have the SV04 manual. Have some tools. Oh, free filament, sweet. Alright, we got some blue and white filament. Here we have the touch screen. And here we have, oh, this is one of the 2 Nozzle Purge buckets. I'm assuming that's what this is as well, yep. And the second Nozzle Purge bucket. Ooh, nice flexible build plate. And the print surface on this printer is huge. It's 300 by 300 by 400 millimeters. Here is a Ender 3 Pro build plate in comparison. And here's a Prusa Mark 3S Plus build plate for comparison. And I'm gonna need to use 2 hands to take the rest of this out. Check this out. Everything comes pre-assembled on this, so we shouldn't have to do much assembly getting this thing set up. And this thing is huge. Alright, now we're going to check out what's included with the tools. We got some standard tools with the PLA cutters and some zip ties, and it looks like we got a nozzle cleaner. We have 1 filament runout sensor, 2 filament runout sensors. We have our spool holder and another spool holder. Got an SD card. Got some spare nozzles. Got some screws. Got some more screws. We have our power cable. We have a spatula. We have our end profile covers. These are 2 adjustment pieces. We got a data cable. And we have a little Bowden tube. And that's everything included with the tools. Alright, it's time to set it up. So first I'm going to change this to 115 volts. There we go. Alright, so first step, we're going to assemble the gantry. Just look at the size of this printer. I'm going to grab an Ender 3 Pro and put it right next to it for comparison. Alright, now I need to attach these 2 filament runout sensors up top. We're going to go ahead and install the spool holders. Now we'll go ahead and install the touch screen. I just finished hooking up all of the cables, which was very easy, and now I'm going to install the Nozzle Purge buckets. And these purge buckets have this squishy silicone block, so the nozzle, when it's coming over here, it can purge and it will just drop into the bucket. Alright, now it's time to power it up. And the SV04 has multiple different print modes, so we can check it out. There's single mode, dual mode, duplicate mode, and mirror mode. SV04 can print with multiple different types of filaments like PLA, ABS, TPU, PETG, PVA, and wood. Now we're going to go ahead and get it leveled. As you can see, this printer has a auto bed leveler and it has a BL Touch. So after the BL Touch finished probing, you can see that the nozzle isn't touching the bed, so now we're going to adjust the Z offset to fix that. And I always like to use the paper test when doing this, so we're just going to lower the Z offset until the paper is pulling a little bit. Still no. Still no. Still no. And there we go, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. And now we'll go ahead and do a 16-point probing sequence. All right, now that that's finished, I say we try to print something. I got the filament loaded up in the SV04. This is the filament that was included in the printer. I want to try out mirror mode first, and the SD card has a bunch of preloaded designs already, so I'll just find something to print. So I'm going to go with the mirror calibration cube. And check that out. It's printing the same calibration cube mirrored with 2 different colors on each side at the same time. Ain't that something? Leveling looks pretty good for these. I'm not sure if I'll need to make any adjustments, but that's why we're printing the calibration cubes first. And these 2 calibration cubes should finish up in about an hour and a half. Here's a quick update. I just realized that the estimated print time was definitely off. It's been printing for 25 minutes, has 13 minutes left. So that's good news. And they're looking good. Try to get a zoom in. Yeah, see the finished product in 13 minutes. And the print just finished, 39 minutes total. And check it out. And I'd also like to note, I didn't use a glue stick or any adhesive for this. I just printed it directly onto the print bed. But overall, I am amazed by the quality of this print. This was the test print. I still have to slightly adjust this side of the bed. It wasn't perfect. This was the first print I did on this printer, and I mean, the results are great. I'm very impressed. And these calibration cubes are pretty much right on the money. They're supposed to be 20 millimeters. So yeah, it's pretty rare it's ever going to be perfectly on 20 millimeters, but for the first test print, I am very happy with these results. If you'd like to learn more about the Sovol SV04 or you'd like to purchase one for yourself, click the link in my bio. And make sure you're following because I'll be testing out the different print modes and I'll be printing out a bunch of cool things.